everyone, welcome back to Eastwick Cottage Garden. Today is going to be a short little video that is kind of describing or showing two of the tasks that I completed in the garden over the past few days. Both of these days were very, very windy, and so I'm doing this whole video in voiceover. So I ordered 5 plants from the tree center. I've ordered from them in the past, and I really, really like their products. I really love their packaging. I think these got a little bit beat up in transit, so I can't fault Tree Center for that because they were attached in their usual fine fashion. But I can't wait to get these plants in the garden space and to be able to enjoy them throughout this season. I will be showing you in a minute where I'm going to be putting them and describing them a little bit more in detail. I wanted to add some evergreen interest in this back corner of the orchard so that have something to look at when the fruit trees have lost their leaves. I can see this outside my office window. I got 3 big blue liriope, and here you can see a party lights osmanthus, and it gets like pinkish, reddish, orangish foliage in the spring with the new growth. So I'm looking forward to being able to see that throughout the seasons. I also got a bloomstruck hydrangea. This is a repeat bloomer, and I'm going to be doing this as a test. I'm going to be putting it in a pot beside my front porch. There are deer in my area, so I'm going to be doing this as a test. The building next door, they actually have like 6 hydrangeas, and doesn't look like the deer have touched them at all. So I'm going to give this a go, see how this goes. It gets about 3 to 4 feet tall and 3 to 5 feet wide. I have a giant pot for it, so I'm going to see what this does. It already has some buds on it, flower buds on it, so I'm excited about that. So we are expecting some frost, and I ordered some frost cloths from Amazon. They had the highest reviews, so I'm hoping for some good things. My plum tree, as you see here, and in a minute you'll see the peach tree, are in bloom. And I would love to protect the buds. I lost the top part of this plum tree last year in a freeze after I planted it, and it had buds on it. So I got new plums last year for that. So we'll see how that goes. Let's just take a moment to enjoy the color of these daffodils and the woodland blend that I planted in the orchard area. I'm so very glad that I did this. Take a look at this daffodil. Oh, it's beautiful. So I'm really, really enjoying this blend and the mix of daffodils planted here. I can see this through my office window, and it's very nice to be able to have a little peek at spring while you're working. I'm expecting to be able to see this for at least 1 or 2 more weeks as the flowers come through their bloom cycle. Some are just starting, some are ending, but it's been really enjoyable so far. Very glad I took the effort to plant all those bulbs. Okay, now it's time to put the frost cloths on the trees. It is extremely windy, as you will see, and there is a way you can put the cloth on maybe a little bit easier. There's a drawstring that has a little clip on it, and you can take the one side of the drawstring out because they didn't put a knot in it to kind of make it a little easier, but I didn't read those instructions at first because, it didn't. But it has a zipper. They're really thick, and they seem really sturdy. So I'm hoping for good things with this. But I go to, put this on here, and you'll see the wind pick up. This one fit on the tree it was the perfect size for the tree, but it didn't help that the wind was blowing, so it made it a little bit more difficult. And also I was trying not to step on all of the flowers that are around the tree at the same time. So it was a little bit complicated, and I realized a little bit later you'll see that I got it on there, it looks great, but then I realized the cord was not where it was supposed to be, so I had to start all over again. Just kept getting windier and windier, and I was just, and the camera went down. Yep, the cloth didn't actually hit the camera, the wind just knocked it straight down. So I gave up on filming and decided to just show you the final product. I'm glad that I ordered 2 of the backpacks. They come 3 bags in a pack, so I was able to actually use 3 bags on the peach tree because it's kind of a funny shape. So hopefully this keeps the frost off. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for all the likes and the subscriptions and the comments, and I hope to see you in the next video. And if you have any questions or any comments, please let me know below. Talk with you soon. And here's the casualty of the tripod that hit the raspberry bush. Bye-bye.